really exciting to see.
I honestly didn't know if he would make it up this high.
I wasn't sure. I haven't seen NellBomb play this game yet, and he was one of the cats I was the most excited for. Obviously, like, if y'all watch Street Fighter V, y'all know who NellBomb is for sure.
I mean, they won CT GamerCon.
Yep, sure did.
I think that was last year's, though. I don't think was it this year?
I have no idea.
They won.
I do not want Street Fighter V. If it's not Evo Top 8 Street Fighter V, I don't care about it.
They won a CT GamerCon.
Yeah.
They've placed well at ECT, CEO, Combo Breaker. Like they're incredibly well placing. They were a Balrog player through and through from start to finish.
I thought they played Luke. What are you talking about?
NellBomb?
Yeah. Balrog? All right, I'm tripping. I'm thinking someone else.
They pretend.
NellBomb acting the fool, yo, real.
Yeah. So NellBomb is playing DJ. Yeah, I mean. Technically, he said he had an ed at the end of 5, but like, if you'd ask anybody at the end of 5, they had an ed. So,
okay. So, assuming this isn't a button check, we are actually going to see 2 new characters that we haven't seen yet today, which is very exciting. DJ, who I was calling out, and of course,
that's the Marissa Mega Punch coming through.
Yeah, you got to DP that. Get out of here.
It's plus.
This character kind of makes sense for NellBomb. This character has all the options.
I didn't know who NellBomb was going to play, but when they said this, I was like, you know what?
Makes sense.
It's a top tier. It makes sense.
Play a top tier. Pick a top tier.
We got the stance into the command grab. So brutal.
Greg feeling it right now. Yeah, Marissa's one of those characters. I think she's super interesting because, like, obviously she's plush, she's got big buttons, but there's a lot to the mental game of Marissa that I find very interesting that I feel like I haven't even really begun to scratch the surface to yet. So I am super excited to see what Greg does.
Yeah, I mean, on the surface, she's a big body with big buttons that are big plus, and you got to figure out where you get the push button.
Yeah, absolutely. Add drive impact to that, and we got ourselves a party. Not getting a ton of damage. Woo! The forward jump out. Great knowledge there from NellBomb. Doesn't want to get caught in that mix.
Oh, now we're trading it back. So NellBomb did tell me earlier that he was kind of struggling with the combo structure of DJ. They were saying something about the timings they weren't quite fully comfortable on, but
I get that. There's a couple characters in this game I haven't fully vibed with in that respect yet, and you got to put some work into it, which I respect. You know, like we got the rewarding in that respect.
Big jump over the big button there.
That's gonna hit. No, safe jump. Okay, yeah, too slow.
I didn't think it was slow, but that's DJ.
All right, getting that drive meter back. No whiff punish on the overextension, but the DP.
Yep.
That's what we call fundamentals. You see, doing a little dance? Dancing it up.
NellBomb's just excited he has a reversal now.
So true. So true, brother. Oh, another one. Throw loops. Real Street Fighter right here. Hit him again. No.
He tried to get fancy with the sway. The problem is he conditioned Greg to think he was going to throw him. So, of course, Greg's going to jump.
Yeah, that's the issue there.
Level 1 out of Greg.
Oh, scary whiff right there, but no punish there from NellBomb, or for NellBomb, excuse me.
Does get to the other side.
Throw it up.
So, Marissa's stance there, it is a guard point stance. It's very similar to Leo's from Guilty Gear Strive.
Okay.
So, you can hit it low. You can technically throw it. The problem is all of her options out of it are incredibly fast.
Yeah.
And you have to be worried about a low, a high, or a command grab.
I don't know. I don't like that. Like that. No, sir.
Until it hits you, there's no real animation one way or the other.
So you're guessing.
Yeah.
You're guessing.
You're true guessing.
Real 50-50s in here.
But like I said, you can throw out a crouch light kick, and it'll win out. I believe except for the OD version.
Okay.
But I might also be thinking of JP because his OD parry is literally full invulnerable.
Yo, talk about characters I'm surprised we haven't seen yet.
So he's like, I know he's strong, but he is a character that is going to take work.
Yes.
There's so much going on with that character that it's going to take a minute.
Take a little bit of work. I think if we're talking zoners that are going to take work, we got to talk about Dawson. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Who? I think Dawson sick in this version. I've been messing around with him in training mode. He was so much fun.
I say that, but Zaferino was playing Dawson in tournament earlier today.
Zaf was cooking the other night when I saw him playing. Yeah.
So I'm actually surprised we haven't had Zaf on stream yet.
It might be in this pool. We still have 4 spots left.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say. So there's a couple players in this pool I'm looking out for. We'll talk about that after this game, but we're back into it with NellBomb versus Greg. Greg up a single game. Yo, tanking the hit on the drive impact. Sit your butt down. Get in the corner.
And honestly, I think I prefer that to a drive impact connection. Plus frames.
Anti-air. That goes up so high. This is huge right now.
Listen.
NellBomb stuck in burnout.
Marissa's a big body.
Oh, you were talking about Balrog. That button has some big Balrog energy right there. That was clean.
Yeah, and honestly, there's still so many buttons and specials from Marissa we literally haven't seen yet this set.
Yo, that's so true.
Like,
yeah, Greg's been pushing like a really fundamental, just basic game plan. It's been working so well.
It does work. It's incredibly strong. We finally see a kick button.
So true. That's okay.
I am still waiting on the step kicks to come out.
Are those aren't safe though,
Those
right?
are specials. They're not safe. Because there's so much pushback.
Right.
Like
Okay.
I think the heavy one is like -6, but it pushes you so far back, and that's on block. But like,
I'll take your word for it. I ain't loud this character yet. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I was looking at it earlier today, and I just forgot. Oh, big throw whiff coming in.
There it is. All right. NellBomb's starting to layer on that fundamental game plan, make your opponent whiff, mix in the throws, get him a little antsy, and it is working out very nicely here in game 2. Already another throw. Oh, great neutral jump there from Greg, able to clear the button, and then they are back in the driver's seat, throwing out these big buttons.
So that move always plus on block. Actually, surprisingly, I think it was OD was less so. But
okay.
So it is whiff punishable as we get to level 3. Right through the fireball.
Tanking.
DJ going for a ride.
What a menacing version. The smoke clears, and it's just Marissa hitting you in the face as hard as she can.
So NellBomb. There's a bit of windup, but it's tough. Like, you didn't know the low was coming.
And if you're at burnout too, that's hard. That's hard right there. So we are going to see Marissa in top 8 on the winner's side. NellBomb unfortunately dropping down to the loser's side. Don't go anywhere though if you're a NellBomb fan. We going to see him again.
Yeah, and I do wonder, not to say that DJ was the problem, but I do wonder what else NellBomb's been playing around with, because nobody I've talked to since Street Fighter 6 came out has said they're only playing one character, except for me, and that's because I haven't had the time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to get one character solid before I branch out.
I have played so many characters, and they're all fun. It's crazy.
Like, so that's part of the thing. Like, I'm not as storied playing fighting games as anybody, pretty much.
Okay,
like,
all right.
So it's like, I dabbled in 5. I played Dragon Ball, but it's like I don't have the same fundamentals to just pick up and play like a lot of the players do.
You got some more learning.
Yeah, so I'm like, I just want to have one character that I can actually like hang with before I start getting too involved. So we spoke about Zaferino making his way to the stage now, and so we talked about Kite and Kevin earlier and how they were always at the grand final spot at BP. Zaferino, another one of those players that was always either in grands or top 3 guaranteed.
Yeah, we saw Zaf on, oh, shoot, what was it? This is meter management, whatever. A week ago Saturday, we ran a tournament. I already forgot what it was called. Zaf was cooking. Zaf was cooking. The only Dawson I had really seen previous was myself, which is a very fragile Dawson. My Dawson was not good, full disclosure. And Mr. Crimson, who is the Dawson right now.
Yeah,
if y'all ain't seen that, look up what Mr. Crimson is doing right now. It is incredible. Zaferino, though, is right there. Right there. Had the setups, had the neutral, had the damage, had the reactions. Y'all know who Zaferino is. This shouldn't surprise you.
And I mean, it's so funny when you look at like Street Fighter V Zaferino, because they like almost intentionally like handicap themselves.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you know Zaf, they're a Sagat player.
Okay.
Like that is who they want to play. That is how they want to play. And Sagat in 5 was not the best version of himself.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say he was trash, because there were plenty of people that did solid work with him.
Okay.
But he was very clearly not the best version of himself. And so, I was able to get to see some like Street Fighter 4 Zaf footage and stuff like that, and it's, it's different. But obviously, Sagat not announced as of yet. May not come in, may come in, but And that's another thing that Street Fighter 6 Capcom gets to take advantage of is there's like a near infinite amount of characters that we could see as DLC. Like,
that's true, and I'm still holding out for some guest characters.
well, that's the thing. Is like with Akira coming back for 5, and technically Capcom made 2 brand new characters in Ed and Falk. So it's like what more could you do? We could get brand new first of the series playable characters. Because everybody keeps saying that the other trainee from World Tour deserves a playable spot.
Oh, that would be cool, actually. That would be a fun like season 3 thing to do. Like late, like if you stuck with the game this long and you're still chilling, like we got a little present for you.
And this has to be buttons.
Yeah, no, this is 100% buttons.
There's no way these are not buttons. Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna be like, no way.
Yeah, all right, so this is just a button check.
That said, I did play a Blanca in casuals earlier.
Yeah, the Blanca players are like out here. I ran a couple. I've run into a couple on ranked.
Yeah.
Man, this character is wacky. Like you need some specific knowledge. Obviously, if you play Street Fighter, you know what that is.
There's one normal the character has, the really long-reaching belly flop from the ground with the long arms out. That thing is brutal.
It's got some good range to it,
and it's got great like hit stun and stuff.
And, okay, so the Blanca pick was not the memes. Like this is the. I love the fact that you can move their faces. That is so great.
It's one of those things. It's like you see it and you're like, why is this here? And then it's like, because it adds.
It's amazing.
It's one of those small things that I guarantee you didn't take much manpower, and it adds so much to the viewing experience.
Very funny. Oh my goodness, drive impact connects from downtown, taking that fireball. Oh my goodness, that combo was so sick. We got a little stutter on the stream. There we go. Yeah, this is where the zoning comes in, though. All right. Yeah, able to parry the projectile, which is what you want to do there, but lost to the throw. Huge.
That's tough.
Jump back into that projectile. That's so clean.
It's pretty fast.
It sure is. It sure is, pal.
It travels that screen pretty quickly.
Oh, misses the anti-air. There it is. That is such a good anti-air. That, what is it, back medium punch from Dawson is so good. Oh, and we got the super. Okay, back to full screen.
Big flamethrower energy.
Haha, ready to punish the parry with that standing heavy.
Oh, too many hits. Breaks through the armor of the drive impact. Gets the meaty.
Oh, it's Blanca time now. Yo, you woke up with buttons, bro? You're crazy. I love it. Wow, all right, Zaferino taking a quick game 1. Ooh.
Yeah, I think waking up buttons is the answer 8 out of 10 times.
Yeah, it feels like that.
And you know what? Honestly, I say that because it's week 1 and we don't have meaties yet. Like once the meaties get locked in, good luck.
Yeah, once I get my frame kills down, it's over for y'all. Don't sweat. Oh, the slide, the heavy slide. It looked like.
It does add burnout to Zaferino, but again, back to this distance game, and
it's funny. Like if you're playing Dawson well, it almost doesn't matter if you burn out or not. Although if you're playing, I don't know, I shouldn't say that. But it feels like he has enough good zoning options where like that's not a tragedy. And there's the command grab to beat out the drive impact from Zaferino. Woo! Perfect parry. That's a punish. Get your butt out of here.
Yeah, and I mean, that's another answer to meaties, right?
Yeah.
Like, sure, the crouch jab works a lot of the time, but, oh, I don't know who was first.
Wow, Zaferino just barely got that.
That had to have been, like, by a frame.
Absolutely. I have to agree with you. Oh, ready for it that time.
Oh, that was so close. The drill.
Whoa, so that's smart. So yeah, the EX Fireball there does have a couple bounces to it, and it will track if you go around it.
That's so far to slide across the screen. Gets to the other side, punish counter connects. Burnout. Also, like I said, Dawson's forward throw, worst in the game.
Really, you think so?
Visually.
Visually, okay.
The strength of the move, I don't care.
Sure.
But he just punches you in the head and then slaps you across the face.
I think I'm hard as hell, bro. I love that.
Like he like grabs you by the ear and is like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. Get back. You're not allowed this close, bro. Get out of here.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like you have other characters like doing front flips or like cami throws, and it's like Dawson's just like he's punishing you for like
smack you up.
He's like, you're misbehaving. Get out of my face.
You're a child, and that's how I will treat you. So Zaferino is going to move on to winner's top 8. So I believe we have both of our loser slots left to solidify here. I am hoping to see some main representation coming up. I don't know if you knew this. So we got some of the Bangor crew came down. And this is like you think I got a long drive? These cats are 2.5 hours north of me.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
That's what I'm saying. So we got my man Ruin, who comes out of the woodworks every once in a while. What he does, he makes top 8s.
Okay.
Shine 2018. Beat Light in Dragon Ball.
Actually, that is a Shine 2022 shirt, I believe.
And that's Ruin right there. Oh, yeah. So we're going to see some JP action right here. Is that Beesu?
That's some Nostradamus coming out of you.
No. I'm going to have to watch. This ain't a team kill, but this is a homie battle right here. This is a heart kill right here.
The homie matchup.
Well, I don't know who Beesu's playing, but we are going to see JP. Ruin has a very solid JP. One our like surprisingly large main local.
Actually, was this the kid I was playing in casuals earlier?
It might be. He's good. He's good.
He kicked. If it's who I was playing, kicked my ass.
Yeah, he's like the kid's good.
Front to back,
good.
Ruined my day.
Yeah. Great or pretty much every fighting game he picks up. I want to say has some roots in Smash. So like kind of makes sense for this environment. But this is gonna be the old guard versus the new guard right here. Obviously Beesu, hell of a third strike player. Like arguably one of the best to do it. Certainly one of the best in the region. But Ruin is absolutely ridiculous. Great JP player. Has a very like solid fundamental knowledge of the character. And has put a ton of work into it. I hadn't played against any good JPs until I played Ruin, and I'm like, this dude's on another level.
Yeah, JP, you're gonna probably see a lot of them.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like I know Bunch has been playing with the character as well.
A lot of my local homies do that too. Yeah, we got some JPs.
He's a character that right off the rip I wrote off because I was like, he doesn't look entertaining to me. And then
really?
Well, like before they showed the moveset.
Oh, okay,
right?
okay.
And then like we got the teaser of the moveset, and I was like, damn,
yeah,
that looks annoying. I kind of want to do that.
Dude, yeah.
And then like every clip after that, like they did that 50-second, like this is how you play the character thing. And I was like, Jesus, I want to play this character.
My local scene said the same thing. Half the cats and they were like, yo, this looks like my character right here.
And it's like, I kind of said that for like Manon too, where I was like, oh, I want to play Manon. Because like, coming from like a Laura player in 5, this makes the most sense, it seems like. And then like the early footage of Manon just looks so weightless. I was like, that doesn't really look like something I want to play. Yeah. Like I'll stick to my beta characters.
yeah.
And then like more footage came out and I was like, damn, I want to play Manon again.
Right?
And it's unfortunate that we're not seeing costume 2s. Because JP's is kind of sick.
Yeah, I don't know what the costume selection is here. It's going to be
I'm assuming tournament standard at the moment.
Yes.
Because you have to play to unlock them, as far as I'm aware. But so real quick, chat. The names are swapped. It is Ruin on the JP. Beesu with the Cammy, which Cammy is a kind of a divisive choice.
Pretty good in this version. I like Cammy.
So like everybody says they have a ton of fun playing her. Obviously her visuals are sick. Such an upgrade from previous titles. And everybody has the exact same complaint.
What is it?
Not enough damage.
Yeah, but she's like, I think once the mix gets fully developed, I think that's going to get a lot more mana.
It's already incredibly strong.
Yeah.
One of the only characters that can actually cross you up in the corner. So you have to be super aware of it.
That's true. Yeah, this is the hard part right here. Once Cammy gets in, oh no, you're dead. That's it. Yeah, all right. Ruin off to an early lead.
I think this is who it's playing in casual.
It's what?
I think this is who I'm playing in casual.
Yeah, oh yeah, it 100% was.
It's looking very similar to how my matches went.
I'm telling you, bro, this kid's sick. Oh, so this is winners. I apologize. I thought this was losers, but this shouldn't surprise me. Both these cats, very good at this game.
So, and the thing about JP is, we're going to keep calling him a zoner. His normals are good. He has poisons, crouching medium punch from 5.
The only place he's not really good is mid-screen, and that, like, you can see that's what Beesu wants to play right now.
Yeah, and it makes sense because, Cammy's got some really solid normals.
Great specials. Yep.
Spiral arrow to try and close the gap.
And that dive kick, which can be very chaotic if you get the right hit. Yeah, here we go.
I'm
reversal, yep.
skeptical on dive kicks across the cast because my initial reaction is just drive impact it. Yeah, Hooligan's really good in this game.
Yeah.
But like, why not just drive impact to dive kick, right? Like, they're stuck in the animation. Unless they're close to the ground.
So Candies, I think it counts as a hit, so you could do the cancel and get over it, I think. I have to lab that, but I'm pretty sure that's the answer there.
And that should honestly be the answer for everything we ever talk about for the next like 2 weeks.
Yeah, right. For sure, for sure. All right, so Beesu is able to put a round up on the board, but this is the Ruin show right here. Cashing out level 3. This level 3 goes so hard.
I've seen it so often, it gives me Bardock level 3 vibes. I'm just like every time a JP player has 3 bars at meter, they're spending it.
They're spending that, yeah. And I mean, that's kind of like the sauce for this game, right? Like, a lot of them have long animations.
Oh, you're dead!
Yeah, that's it. See ya. Ruin's not dropping those. Ruin's got those in the bank.
And that Psycho Slash is chunky. It's pretty back-ended, too.
Okay.
Like, that first hit will get you, and you're like, all right, I'm alive. And then your health bar explodes.
It does so much more damage than you think it was. Yeah, I've lost quite a few times to that. I feel that.
So it sounds like we're back in character select. I heard JP checking the buttons again here on Beesu's side, it looks like. Or at least the lever they were checking to see if they were getting all the directional inputs they were hoping for.
All right. One more Ruin. Let's get this. Sorry, it's my boy right here. I'm very excited.
You know what? We're at a Boston Bluebeat event. Bias is in the name almost.
That's true. It's not even biased though, because like, I love both these cats, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are good folks.
You better be fucking biased, bro. I don't pay you to not be biased at this hour.
That's true.
Listen,
that's true.
Blaze Blue is not on the screen. We can take a second to not be biased.
Nah, wrong. Oh my God, Blaze Blue is always on the screen in my heart, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, until we get an Arakune character in Street Fighter, we're not living.
Oh, you're so right about that, though. All right.
That said, everybody keeps saying JP's the anime character. And I can't.
No,
I can't
JP
say
is the
they're wrong.
NRS character. JP is the
That's
NRS
the other half.
character.
Yeah.
This is Aquaman.
Centurion.
Reincarnated.
Not Centurion. Wait, no, is it from the last MK game?
I'm talking about MK. I'm talking about Injustice, baby. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
you're talking about Injustice, sure.
Yeah,
But in the last MK game, they had Centurion or Centurion, or I don't remember. I got it right earlier today.
Different vibes.
Nope, this character's so similar between calling down the firestorm, throwing rocks at you.
We're going to have to agree to disagree on that one, but that's okay. That's all right.
Anyway, right now, Beesu is disagreeing with the scoreline, trying to get one back for themselves, but with Ruin on set point here, it is a dangerous spot to be. That said, they also only have a pixel of HP, so.
And you're seeing Ruin like have to, oh yeah, just eating that standing medium kick. Yeah, Ruin kind of having to slow it down right there. Can't overcommit. And it is capable, likes that fast pace, keep the zone and keep the mix-ups. Oh no, this is
You
how
got
it starts,
Luke?
though.
God, Hooligan's so good in this game. That was an OD parry!
Wow.
Oh, the OD version. So I don't know if you know this, Lennox.
Yeah.
Full invulnerability.
And throw invulnerability.
It beats all hits. It beats throws.
Yep.
It beats command throws.
Yep.
And it beats level 3.
Oh yeah, it does it all.
It is full invincibility, and you got the ranged command grab on top of it.
This is set point for Ruin. Beesu.
Oh, you're second.
That's it. See ya. All right, no drops.
Drop.
Oh, drop. That's huge.
Chip.
Still able to get it
Chip.
because we were in burnout. That's why you don't want to do that. Ruin. That was not on my bingo card. So I had Ruin making top 8. I did not have Ruin making top 8 on winners 2 over Beesu. You know
Over
what I'm saying?
Beesu, yeah.
Over Beesu. Like, yo, shout out to Ruin. Hey, yo, let's go, Ruin. Woo! We got that. That's my boy right there. All right.
Rip headphone users on the stream.
Yeah, sorry. If you're tuning in and you see me on the stream, you're already turning down the volume. You're like, this guy's too loud as it is, bro. You know what it is.
And you know what? That's the vibe.
That's the vibe right
That's
now.
the vibe.
I didn't come to sit here and be quiet. I'm going to be real.
No, and I mean, so that's honestly one of the things I like about having Smash here is their crowds get so excited for their players.
They do. That's
like,
very true. That's very true.
And honestly, today might be a special event because there were tons of upsets from what I understand on the Smash side of things. Okay. So like all day today, we've been hearing the Smash players pop off, which is honestly great to see.
Yes.
Right? Like you come to an offline event to see pop-offs. You want people to get excited. You want your fans to be excited for your players. So if you're like in that front row, like making your own Splash Mountain, your own Splash Zone, just get hype, do the wave, make noise. Like, that's
Don't
what you're
do
here
the
for.
wave.
Like,
do the
we're not
wave.
here for, oh, that was a really nice DP. That was quite
Yeah,
spectacular.
We'll golf
No,
clap to that,
fucking-
yes.
Sorry, Spencer. But yeah, no, just go off.
Yeah, that's what it's all about too. Like, there's a reason that some of the hype is Evo moments come from like the cell screen. You know what I'm saying? Like the arena is rumbling and you got to plug your ears a little bit because everyone's screaming their
Or
heads
like
off. Like
the
pop off for your game.
The
bro. That's what
Android
it's all about.
16 dunks.
Oh, the dunks! Don't even get me started on those dunks. I
so
still have
good.
PTSD from the hard knockout he got off the light dunk day one, bro. Get out of here with that.
The hard or the vacuum on the level 3 that pulled you out of the corner.
Yup. Those mix-ups were so messed up. All right, so winners.
That is Burkish. All right, last time I was aware of him, he was playing Jamie.
Ryu, my friend, Ryu.
Yeah. All right, I see him lucky in Ryu now.
Ryu, yeah.
I
He
last
won
time,
2 tournaments with Ryu.
I was at my own tournaments that weekend, bro.
All right. My bad.
I was busy.
Yo, Burkish the Ryu player. Thanks, Dick. So, this other cat on the screen, though, if you've watched BlazBlue, you probably know him. It's my man Aerodat right here. Real young player, getting the college scene involved.
Very familiar.
Grinding out BlazBlue, grinding out Strive, and now on that Street Fighter 6 grind. You'd love to see it.
Yeah, as I said, I've seen their name in a lot of the online Guilty Gear brackets, which is, you know,
Yeah.
no slouching.
No, definitely not. Like solid soul. We were talking about soul players. Another soul player. I totally forgot about that. About Aerodat soul.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, the online Strive tournaments, for the most part, are fairly stacked, too.
Very
Like, that is
competitive, yes.
that is one of the benefits, you know, of having an incredibly strong online scene. And it's going to happen with 6, right? Like,
How many people did TNS have signed up? 500 or something like that?
I don't want to talk about it because that was the same
That was the
time
same day. That's right. Oh my God. Sorry.
It's a little hurtful.
Shout out to my Casa homies. Apologies. Well, we're getting right into this. This ain't no button check. This is just the showdown.
So this is the old mascot versus the new mascot. And Aerodat, I think they actually tried to hit Drive Impact there and were too late.
I have Burkish winning this clean. I'm gonna be real. Aerodat, I'm like, shout out to Aerodat. Good dude, but Burkish has just been too solid in the early days so far. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Just running a train right here in the corner. Running into the EXDP, though. Aerodat's finally found a way out. Neutral jump gets caught with that crouching medium kick, and it's going to be the fireball that seals it out. Round 1 will be going to Burkish.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, we keep talking about players that are guaranteed like grand finals at the local. That's also Burkish. Like how many, I don't know if you were around there, but before the pandemic, if you went to a Street Fighter BP local and Burkish and Zaferino were there, you already know who's grand finals.
Yeah, exactly. Another player who like consistently performed out of state as well in bigger tournaments.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get to see a lot of them during the pandemic. You know, wasn't a big online Street Fighter 5 player, so
Understandable.
So it's very exciting to be back offline and being able to see Burkish back in action because you're right, they do have some pretty solid, you know.
I love that setup. Aerodat trying to neutral jump. Obviously forward jump a little scary, but Burkish recognized, expended that drive rush. Getting the SCR anyway, able to close it out. So smart.
Yeah, I mean, if you're using default controls in this game, which is pretty much a lot of people using classic setup, you have the drive parry macro, right?
Yeah.
The fourth button on the kick side is the parry macro, and it just makes it so easy to get the parry right.
Burkish's spacing right here is so crisp. And we've seen that consistently throughout basically this first week and a half of Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
Burkish already knows how to play around these optimal ranges. I'll be interested to see who they play like later in this game's life, but right now the Ryu is just looking too strong.
Yeah, and I do wonder if it'll be like their Soul, right? Where they play Soul because it's a strong fundamental, very clearly going second here, going to be able to get a good punish.
Just a side switch too, love to see that. Aerodat ready for that overhead. We've seen Burkish catch out quite a lot of people that meaty overhead. Aerodat not falling for it. The air to air, yo, that's an option.
Oh my, he just gets the raw drive impact, spends it into level 3, goodbye.
Already standing up, I won that, see ya.
I mean, Burkish has been doing this for a hot minute. They know how the story goes.
They know how it be. Shout out to Aerodat though, definitely a solid player. Wouldn't surprise me to see them again in losers. Trying to make that run out, but for right now, was that top 8 qualifier, Dan? No, it wasn't. Okay, so we might not even have half top 8 solidified.
Yeah, I don't know. This day's hitting me very long because I'm also here for top 8.
Yeah, you
so
are.
I got a long day ahead of me.
I'm going home right after this. I got that long drive. I'm chilling, baby.
I might be done commentating top 8 before you get home.
We'll see. We'll see.
Depends
how long that goes. If we have more games like that, if we have Burkish just kind of rolling in,
2-0
getting the spacing 2-0 everybody.
You
never know.
I'm assuming top 8's 3-5. That from my experience has been the best way.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be winners and losers and grades. I think it's just gonna be the finals that are 3 out of 5. But I don't know for sure. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll get confirmation. Stick around to find out, of course.
Exactly. I mean, so obviously this is a Boston Blue Beat event. I know Bunch was the one doing a lot of the bracket work, and Bunch does like 3-5 for top 8. So
it's more exciting. I have to agree. Takes a little while longer, but who cares? You get the quality of games. I think.
And sometimes we'll just do a top 6. Yep. Like we just won't watch like the first round of loser side.
Oh, all right. So that's not bad at all. That's very comparable time.
So,
maybe even faster. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it again, it depends on the matchups that you're seeing. And, right now 6 is in a spot where it's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Like
it can be pretty fast.
Yeah, as I say, I think there is definitely potential for this to slow down quite a bit. Like I know, back in the very beginning of Strive, where everyone was like, this has to be 3-5.
We need
the
it.
Entire way from round 1 to grand finals.
Dude, people tried to tell me that was the way for Melty. I'm like, y'all need to sit down and shut up. Like, you miss me with that. And I love Melty, dude.
And then Happy Chaos came out. Everyone's like, are we sure we need this? Are we really sure we need 3-5 for the entire tournament? So, obviously, Ruin making an appearance back on the screen. Zaferino as well. This is our first zoner matchup, head-to-head. JP versus Dawson.
So I think we're going to see, I don't know. I'm going to be real with you. Both of these characters have some sauce when they close the distance. I think the back and forth we're going to get here is going to be very interesting.
I'm thinking back to the last time we saw Ruin on screen. Did we see them ever use Spire? I actually don't know.
I have no idea. That's a great question. I don't remember. So, the drop kick, the double legs.
It's a good one.
Wow, just caught with the same side teleport.
So that's kind of what's throwing me right off the bat, right? Like, sometimes Ruin does like to play an in-your-face game, so you'll get like the drive rush into a normal.
Yeah.
They always use a short enough normal that if you try to drive impact it, they can counter it. But what we're so far seeing from Zaf is because of the length of Dalton's buttons, they hit you at the startup of the drive rush.
Yes.
And apparently the teleport is great for getting around Spire and portals.
Oh, all right. Ruin needs to capitalize on this now, get some chip damage before. Yeah, and there's the burnout. It has expired. Zaferino's got still a pretty decent chance, honestly. If you could play the slow zoning game. All right.
Teleport definitely looking a little frustrating here for Ruin. Yeah, there it is.
I don't know what Ruin's experience level with this character is. He's got a couple games against my Dawson, but that will not prepare you against Zaferino, bro. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. I mean, like, Dawson is, I don't know, from what I've seen, slightly different from 5. So even if you have that experience, I feel like it's just different enough that you can't use that as a baseline.
Yeah.
But it's also,
for sure.
You also have system mechanics now, right? Like
there's so much more to play around.
Like you got a parry rush Dawson coming at you, sliding at you.
Too scary. I don't think we're gonna see that much. I think the rest of his full screen options are strong enough where that would be an efficient use of meter. Yo, talk about efficient use of meter though. Absolutely crushing that rush with the drive impact. This is going to be good damage for Ruin. And the throw bait.
Oh, we're shimmying.
Yo, get out of here, bro. Is this Ruin? Okay. Okay, Ruin. I see you.
Didn't even spend the meter. Still had gas in the tank, ready to go. That's such a hard ender there. Throwing with the step over. Was that a frame 1 character swap? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This makes sense here. I do think that is going to be a matchup that gets a little better with time. Once the things get kind of developed with the anti-JP tech as well as the Dawson tech. But right now, this is the right call for Zaferino. And already off to a much better start. Throw loops. Yep, again. Reversal. Here we go. Get your butt back in the corner. Ruin able to get a combo off that too, and the meaty's going to connect. Baits the DP and has the Spire out. This is bad news.
I want to see some of the like crazy Ryu tech with like Denjin and stuff like that. Because we didn't get a chance to see much of it from Burkish. But the jump-ins are just working. Oh, the counter. Rush.
You need to kill off this. It
I
is
don't
not
think you
optional. So close. So close. Play the zoning game. Ruin on the verge of burning out, but it doesn't matter. Spending the meter exactly where it counts. This is set point.
So I haven't had a chance to practice it yet, but I was told you can dash through the ghosts. The high-low ghosts.
I believe so, yeah.
Because I was told that they do not technically have a hurt box until they swipe at you.
That sounds about right. And then, level 3. So I believe this is to qualify for top 8, right? Okay, perfect. That's what I thought. Top 16 winners. Ruin is dude, if he 2-0s Zaferino right now,
he burnt him out. This is huge.
You better kill him. No, it doesn't have enough meter. This is not going to kill.
He already used the level 3.
Yeah, that was smart.
I thought he was blocking. I saw the crouch start, and I was like,
so there's
yeah,
I was gonna say even that beats crouch jabs in this game. I was looking for safe jab setups earlier. I don't think they exist unless you do what you were talking about with that parry setup. All right, Zaf, add a burnout. No, okay, huge misinput right there is gonna cost Zaferino the set and their winners one. Ruin is on to top 8 winners. Excuse the fake out from last time. I apologize. Sorry for throwing out bad info, but I was right the whole time, baby. Who cares?
So because of the missed input there, I have seen a number of people complaining like on social media about the stickiness of motion inputs in this game. They were saying the leniency, but like I guess it'd be stickiness where it's like if you're doing like down back into double dash forward, maybe you get the DP that we just saw from Zaf, which is like
it's a thing. If you want to throw fireballs, and I'm pretty sure that's what Zaf was going for right there.
Oh, true.
You have to go for the half circle, dude. Like it's not worth it. I have the same problem when I'm playing JP and I'm trying to do the breakdance kicks or whatever. I'll get DP by accident sometimes because I'm not ready with it.
So as a Marissa player, I don't actually care about that because my DP motion and my quota circle motion are both plus on block. So
easy as that.
It's either I do big charge punch or I do Superman punch.
Yeah.
And
hell yeah.
I mean, both of them reasonably beat DI too, so you just kind of have to hold that.
Yeah, Marissa, I feel like she kind of day one was like, oh, this character might be busted, and then like people started coming up with
she was a scrub buster. Like that's literally what we were calling her day one last week.
She's got enough depth though, where I can see her performing at a very high level down the road once that gets developed a little more. That's
actually basically what we said. We were like, all right, she's scrub busting you right now because she's just got really heavy plus buttons, and she's telling you to block. But we all understand you paid $60 to not block. Like, we get it.
I won't be doing that.
But that's what Marissa's telling you to do. Yeah. And then when she gets sick of punching you in the face, she can also just guard point you. And it's like, man, I really wish I hadn't pushed the button.
Yeah. Yeah, but especially if you're gambling on the DP and that doesn't work. That's going to hurt because she's got some big damage.
But once that all gets figured out and you recognize that, like, oh, she's plus on everything. Like, I really need to find my timing better. Like, now you can start implementing things like perfect parry and the drive impacts, which it doesn't lose to everything she does. Like, there are options she has that work out not so well against drive impact. Yeah. You just have to be really concerned about the charge punch. But that one I don't remember. I think it's like Gladius punch. I don't actually remember.
Who's to say? I don't remember either.
Well, so the easy way to remember is Superman punch. It's called Mega Fist. Super easy to remember because it's just Mega Fist.
Now, speaking of Marissa, we got more Marissa on the screen right now. It's going to be Greg versus Burkish.
So this is Greg. Oh, we lost game. It's Flicker and Dink. But yeah, so this is Greg, the Marissa player from earlier. We saw them up against NellBomb, who played DJ. And so they beat NellBomb 2-0. That said, they're now up against Burkish's Ryu, which is definitely a bit tougher than I would say NellBomb's DJ is. As we just heard, audio-wise, we do have the Ryu winning game 1 here. And again, we do apologize for the technical issues, chat. There is only so much we can do. But we have been thankfully blessed here with the venue, Uptime Academy. The venue's great. As you can see right here, we are on the second floor at the commentary booth. We got big-ass screens behind us. Right on the edge, you can see the Smash Brothers tournament going on here. And we do have the headset back on Dink. So I'm wondering if we're going to be getting gameplay.
Yeah, now we're having technical issues right now, so we're probably going to try to figure it out after this game. But I can let you know that Burkish
is up 1-0, right?
Yep, he's up 1-0, and stuff's going. I don't know.
So I guess we're just going to get an ASMR stream for right now, Chad.
Yeah.
Pay attention. All right, for you, telling Marissa what to do. Oh, I can sort of watch this. Burkish able to take the first round here in game 2 as well. Had a pretty solid life lead at the end of the day as well. I'm wondering if we could get the over-the-shoulder roaming cam for the game, and it'll just be like at a major. Yeah, so we do have, oh, chat, here we go. It's a little blown out, but we got it. Oh, we got the level 3 out of Burkish. Is that enough to kill? I think it is. Oh, it's just barely not enough. We do see the Superman punch coming out there. Greg still has quite a bit to go, and it looks like the fireball right at the end is going to be enough to close out game number 2 there, which means Burkish is moving on in winner side. I believe that secures their top 8 position, whereas it does mean Greg has to fight a little bit more because they will be sent down to the losers half of the bracket.
Yep, they're going to be playing against the winner of Beesu versus No Tap in loser side. And in the meantime, we're also going to be waiting for Winters, who's going to play against the winner of Aerodat versus Wallaby on loser side. And the 3 of those will move on to play against the Zaferino to decide top 8 loser side. In the meantime, we do have some technical difficulties, so we're going to move on to that while you guys hold it down.
So since we got tech difficulties, chat, we're going to do the age-old guaranteed golden opportunity commentary fill, and that is advertisements. So we told you about fighting in the street earlier, but that's not all we got going on.
We got a lot of more cool stuff
We
going
mentioned
on.
it very briefly earlier, but Beach episode. It is making its return July 15th, and it is a fantastic event. We're going to have all of Balance Patch, like Lennox was saying earlier today, a bajillion games. This list I have in front of me here is actually even more than what we talked about earlier. We got we got every Strive
all 3
imaginable.
Guilty Gears.
We got Rev 2 plus R Strive. Last time they had both Melty Bloods, pseudo-officially. This time we got Melty Blood, Accent Core, Current Code. We got Blaze Blue Central Fiction, obviously.
Come through for that. That's
it's a
be
Boston
blast.
Bluebeat event.
Yeah.
What else did you have? Melty Blood type Lumina, Them's Fighting Herds, Sailor Moon. I don't know what the S stands for.
I just call it Sailor Moon. There's only one Sailor Moon game that matters. I have no idea, but that's the only one I know of, so that's what
I don't know enough to dispute it. So
there you go, full circle.
And that's just what we have listed. It even says and more in our ad sheet.
We're gonna have Grand Blue there. Definitely come through for that. That is gonna be a ton of fun.
Again, as somebody that has unfortunately not been able to make it to one, are there community tournaments that are not official?
So for Extend, Dragon Ball was not an official game, but I got permission to run that as a side bracket. And we ended up throwing it on stream because we had time. I want it, and I don't know for sure. I don't want to commit to anything. But this is one of these deals where if you're going to be there anyway and you want to run your game,
simply ask.
The worst you're going to hear is no.
Yeah.
It's worth a try.
And if we have the entirety of Balance Patch,
there should be space.
There's probably going to be space.
Probably going to be space.
So hit up your local Boston Bluebeat representative if you are that person that wants to run a game.
Yep.
Ask them, and you'll get a response.
Hopefully.
Within 24 hours, I've been told.
I have also heard that.
If you ask the correct representative.
We were not going to tell you who that is, but
so
you'll have to guess.
That is your gamble. That is your 50-50.
That's the 50-50. All right, word.
Granted, how many BBB
man.
officials are there, if we're being honest?
There's a couple. There's a couple. Wheels like, I don't know, 4 or 5, somewhere around there.
As many as you want there to be.
So if you're like Doc and you can't make it to Beach episode, feel free to come out the next month, August 19th, to our regular old offline monthly, which are still a ton of fun.
After Evo, by the way.
After Evo, that's true. If you got the post Evo blues and you wanna take out your CF rage because there was no CF at Evo, that's your spot right there.
There's like no games at Evo this year. It's like literally 6 games.
I mean, it's gonna be fun. I actually can't wait for Street Fighter 6
So-
Evo. Like that is gonna be so hype, bro.
This is where some of my hater energy comes in.
Oh, we're hating? Are we hating on a player right now? What's
No,
going
not
on?
a player. But I think as a spectator, on the entire roster of events throughout the year,
Yeah.
I think Evo's the worst.
Damn, that's crazy.
Except for Sunday. And that costs extra.
Yeah,
Like Sundays literally cost extra for
yeah,
Evo.
that's true. I forgot about that last
And that
year. I
is,
had to buy that
as a
last minute.
spectator, that is the only day worth going to.
Yo, I just saw who was playing next, and y'all buckle up because if you go to locals, you know who these two cats are. This is like kind of the local face-off right here. We're gonna have Winters versus Wallaby. Winters,
so-
obviously, we saw commentating with my man Dormancy on the last block with that Guilty Gear, but also, of course, on that Street Fighter 6 ground.
Yeah, and I mean, with Wallaby playing the character that, we kind of mentioned that they were playing earlier today.
Got a little
But-
Honda action, yeah.
Well, that's Winters. Wallaby's on the Lily.
Is it? Oh my God, I'm looking at the wrong side again. I've done that so much.
Yeah,
It's
but no, I mean, this Lily is a character that we, at our events last week, we had a lot of representation for, and the character's got some stuff. It's not all great, but like the charge for the wind stocks is so fast.
Yeah.
Like it's very easy to do in neutral. You have buttons out of it, like you can actually charge up a wind stock and then throw a big stick down in their face. So I mean, it can be very solid. And then once you do get the wind stock, the I don't remember the name. The forward
The swirly, spinny move?
yeah,
Yeah.
the forward moving swirly move is plus. So like it's,
Right.
it's really
I've been
solid.
knowledge checked by that multiple times. I'll be real about it. It happens.
Yeah. And depending on the spacing,
Woo!
you cannot drive impacted.
Yeah, that's true.
There are some spacings that you can, but and that's with the wind charge too. But it's if you're even marginally close, it's not.
Yo, speaking of drive impact, Winter's landing a big one, getting the air juggle, missing the Honda hands though. Wallaby's gonna get the throw in the turnaround here.
So I'm curious what input Winters uses, right? Because it has both, the hands are now both mash and motion input. You get to choose which one you want
yeah,
to
that's
use.
right. I forgot about that. I have not played a lot of Honda yet. I gotta get in there.
I never played them in 5 because of the mash input. Because in all honesty, I didn't know how.
That's fair. That's a
I literally found out how to do mash input when the controversy came out that they added the motion inputs in 6.
Oh, I got
That
you,
was what I
got you.
discovered.
You were a little late to the party. All
Well,
right,
yeah,
all right.
because like I'm like reading the hysterics on Twitter, and I'm like, why is everybody so mad? And then they're like, listen, it's not even hard. You just push every button on the stick at the same time, and you get hands. And I was like, how is that intuitive?
Oh, and we're seeing the character switch
Yeah.
here from Wallaby.
The
All
grade
right.
1.
Yeah, that
Which-
makes sense. I think Luke has a better
I
matchup.
hate to say it, it's kind of their MO.
Oh, where? The character switch?
From Wallaby,
Yeah?
they're a die-hard Anji player until they're not.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Either way, Winters is still sitting firmly in the
cooking,
driver's
yeah.
seat right here.
And so, chat, we do want to apologize about the tech issues we seem to be still experiencing. I don't know what you guys see versus what we see at the moment. It's not quite 8-bit, but it's a little snowy.
Ah, it's all right. It's mostly watchable.
Listen,
As we go to a full green
I'm
screen.
not as old as remembering some of the things the boomers talk about they used to watch growing up on the black and white TVs.
So when I was learning Plus R, the rule was if it's over 240p on YouTube, it's not worth watching. The real sauce is like you got to look for that 240p footage. All right, we back out here. Wallaby trying to hold the corner here, but Winters is doing a phenomenal job of corralling.
And you know what? I can tell which character is which. So like
That's all that matters.
That's more than
honestly.
watchable.
more than watchable.
The
Whoa, the butt slam. All right, here we go.
Oh, right into the hands juggle. OD hands right afterwards. Into the level 2, I believe that was. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Ready with the reactions. Wallaby. Yo, you better do a lot of damage. No! Drops the combo. This is bad.
Did no damage. And this is set point here for Winters. Does spend the last bit of cash that Wallaby had on deck to go into burnout. Spends the level 1.
Yeah. Still has 2 meters left, but the fact that critical art's off the table is not the end of the world, apparently, because regular level 1's going to do just fine.
So that's one of the things that people really complain about modern Luke 4.
Yeah.
Because it's an incredibly easy to get option for that level 1 super. And it's really strong.
Just made it, bro.
Well, that's the thing. If you're going for a parry rush, it's reactable, and you don't get that option. Although, actually, now I'm thinking about I wonder if you could do that parry thing. Where if you see the flash and you just hold parry, I wonder what you get.
Well, lab it and find out. Oh, baits the DP, winners.
Gets the crumple.
Has? Yeah, it's going to be close.
Well, because this is the sequence we saw earlier into the level 2. I think you're dead.
I think you're right. Yeah, there it is. Winners taking a 2-0 over Wallaby. And I think that was to qualify for top 8. I see top 16 losers on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought we were going to see the results be the loser of our top 8 game, but.
Oh, that's right, Zaferino.
Okay, so that's what I thought. All right. So we are going to see winners play Zaferino. You got the bracket, my man Brad M in the house.
He cheats.
Coming in clutch. No. Doc is just like anyone that comes within our circle. Doc is just lashing out
hands
like
everywhere.
I see Dink over there running the stream. Oh no, that's not good enough.
But you know what? Here's the thing. I know they can take it.
You're
That's the
right
thing.
about
I've worked
that.
with both of them for a very long time now.
Yeah.
Because, we obviously 2020 hit. We literally worked the last offline event of 2020 in the New England area.
Oh.
And then we were like, hey, we should do this again. And thus we created an online tournament circuit.
There it is.
So
use that.
I know that they can handle a little ribbing. And eventually it'll come back my way because that's how karma works.
Oh, it always does.
But
every time. Every single time.
At least I have the pleasure of saying I'm the youngest in the group.
Damn. How old are you?
29.
Oh, all right. Okay. Yep. You are officially younger than me now.
Yeah,
That's
I
crazy.
know you're
Damn.
a boomer. I know that.
I just turned 30, bro. I'm officially part of the over 30 club.
I turned 30 later this year. We're thinking of doing a death to my 20s kind of funeral vibe.
Oh, invite me to that. I want in on that. That sounds like a lot of fun.
My wife said she has a casket we can borrow. I don't know what that means, but
that means she's been saving it for you.
see, we had that conversation too. Because my life insurance, A, is not that high. I work for the government.
Oh, all right.
It's not a lot. B, she's not even the beneficiary of it, so she doesn't get any of it.
Oh, all right. That you know of.
I made my beneficiary pay for it.
Has she changed it?
Why would she? It's my policy.
You never know. I've heard spouses do it.
It requires going on the internet. That's how I know she can't do it.
Damn. All right. Wow. Well, that settles that, I guess. All right,
Bro,
I'm.
off topic, tangent.
This is already a tangent.
We
Let's
were
keep it
together
going.
for like 3 or 4 years, and she did all of her mobile banking through her phone's web browser. I was like, they have an app for that, right? She's like, yeah, but I don't trust it.
I mean, honestly, doing any kind of banking on my phone is very scary, but like.
What do you mean? It's the phone.
I
do all of it on the phone. Face ID, bro. It gets me in super fast.
Oh God! Oh, I'm not touching that. All right, we got Beesu versus No Tap back on here, and I believe this is gonna be. No, there's got to be one more after this, right?
Yeah, Zaferino Winters.
No. Whoever wins this set is gonna need to play someone to make top 8, I think.
Oh, Greg.
See, I was right. All right. So winner of this plays Greg. All right, that makes me feel better. I was gonna say Beesu lost right before top 16 winners.
To your boy.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. Right off the bat, though. Oh, busted out with the DP. Here we go. That does side switch. Got to recognize. Beesu has that good positioning, but doesn't matter if you get hit. There's the throw setup. Yup, couple more of those.
This is another jury matchup. That was such a scary dive kick.
Wow, from downtown,
Oh!
the mix up makes the DP, and that's going to be more than enough. Beesu keeping it easy, standing heavy into the DP,
And I mean,
that's all you need.
it was a really nice recovery there, too. Because
Yeah.
they had the hooligan into what we'd seen them combo before. It dropped this time, and No Tap was scared. They went to the DP, and Beesu said, oh, thank God.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I'll bait that every day of the week. Woo! All right, big hit right here. Forcing it out. No tap. Oh, yeah, we got the bombos. Let's go. Non-optic, the explosion conversion, which I really like.
Oh, the check into the rush. The hooligan shenanigans coming out.
Yeah, you got to be aware of the cross-up right there. Again, Beesu hitting No Tap with the perfect. Yeah, no Tap is like, honestly, No Tap plays a lot of games. I've seen No Tap cooking at KOF, Strive, but Beesu don't pick and roll. And this is one of these deals where I think No Tap is going to have their work cut out for them. If they wanna,
This is one of those matchups where it's like experience really does play the trump card.
Yeah.
Because it's like you get, some of the newer players, they're very solid, very good. But then you get a very solid, very good old head, and they literally can just beat you down with experience.
And it's not even experience. It's more like the fact that Beesu knows how to play the mind game with every character that they're playing every game, right? Yeah. And that's what we're starting to see. Like, we're seeing the hooligan shenanigans. We're seeing the conditioning. Oh, all right. No Tap using that standing heavy kick to make it happen, though.
Yeah, that was really slick. Set up the ground projectile, waited for Kami to try and get over it, and just standing medium kick.
Get out of there. All right, building up that stock with the 214K ender. DP and
Super late, too. And this, honestly, Kami gets so many great drive rush conversions, which is honestly probably why she does so little damage.
Right. And she got good carry, too. Like, we saw that carry pretty much half the screen right here. No Tap is finding a way out, but Beesu still has that good positioning. Was not able to cancel into the drive impact here. And No Tap. Oh, getting some good damage off this, too, into the meaty overhead. Level 3, this might kill, bro. This might kill. I'm going to be real.
Yeah, it's just normal level 3, but oh man, that's actually super close.
No, a hair left.
Literally a pixel. And now any touch actually kills you.
I was going to say, that was a super scary jump for Beesu, but back in the driver's seat, still in the corner.
Well, I mean, Beesu's got the critical art on deck.
You got to watch it. Yeah, there it is. I was going to say, you got to watch the chip. I was thinking chip, but drive impact. Can't do anything about that there. Have to risk it on the front.
What does that actually classify the round win as?
What's up?
I said, I wonder what that classifies the round win as, because it is chip, isn't it?
I think that was a hit. I think that counts as a hit because it's got the wall spat and the.
Well, yeah, but it was on block. I don't know. It doesn't
It
actually
was a
matter.
W. That's all I care about, baby. That's all that matters.
And that's the mentality you gotta have. It doesn't matter how you win, you just win.
They don't ask how, they ask how many, bro.
And that's another scenario we got right here. How many with DPs there's No Tap's gonna throw out?
Yeah, that was a pretty dominant round for Beesu right there. Clearly has these situational confirms down. Ooh, air to air, yup, get out of the skies, no fly zone.
No answer to the dive kick from either side.
No, that's one of those hard ones. Perfectly spaced right there. that standing heavy is so good. Takes up like ton of space there. Great footsies option for Kami. And Beesu is on the verge of burning out. Has to be very careful about their meter usage. Can't really afford to block. And has the life lead. Doesn't need to overcommit.
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
I could have sworn I saw a flash on Beesu's side.
I think it was drive rush, not impact, and I think that's the issue, and this is going to be huge right here.
The stun, though, unless you kill here, that's a huge problem. The level 3, but does this leave you with a pixel like we just saw?
Yeah, it's going to... that's going to be close. No, that's dead. I'm calling that. That's dead.
All right.
All right, final game, final round. This is it.
Because that's the thing. If you stun your opponent, they immediately get their full drive meter back if you let them live.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's...
Yes. You have to kill them.
There's opportunities to get the stun, like, at the end of a drive or a burnout stage. But, like, to do it immediately, it's wasted opportunity most of the time.
Oh, all right, here we go. Beesu trying to get it going, has the life lead.
Gets course corrected with the drive impact.
Still, that is not a ton of damage, and that could have been so much worse. Now you just got to get out of pressure.
Again?
Another one! No reaction!
And again, no real damage. Cloverhead connects.
Bro, this is death by 1,000 paper cuts.
But that's not Jury right now. And this is exactly why the critical art's going to come through.
This isn't going to kill. I don't think this is going to kill. It's going to do a lot of damage. We got a pixel. No, I was wrong. Beesu is going to close it out. Moving on to face off against Greg. Greg? Okay, thank you. All right. We got 2 games left.
Two games left.
We're going to see Zaferino and Winters, I think?
Yeah.
Zaferino and Winters. All right. So Zaferino and Winters are next.
And then we got Beesu Greg.
Dude, these are going to be some good games.
Yeah, I mean, so Winters, I forgot to write down the character, but they were...
You'll get there.
No, I won't. I'm just going to give
Honda.
up. Honda. There it is. I literally wrote down characters for everybody except for that match.
That's always how it happens, too. Every time I do that, I'm like, that's the one I forget. But it'd be like that, you know?
But, like, it's super tough because I remember that Wallaby played Lily into Luke.
Yep.
Because well, granted, I know Wallaby is a Lily player, so it's just like, oh, man, they just changed into Luke when it mattered. But, I mean, this time, you know, what we got Honda versus Dalsim.
Yep.
Maybe Luke, too, because that's what we saw last time from Zaferino.
No, we saw the Ryu pick. The Ryu pick.
Oh, Ryu, right.
Yeah.
Listen, they're Shotos. I get them confused.
And honestly, like, that's a real possibility here. I'm going to be real with you. I have not seen Honda. No, that's not true. I have seen Honda Dalsim once, and it feels bad for Dalsim, let me tell you right now.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah, but and the hard part about that is, too, if Zaferino is able to get the mix-up game going, that could be really bad for Honda. Like, this is going to be a momentum-based. Oh, no. Okay. This might be a button check, but we are seeing the Ryu from Zaferino. Okay. No, button. Okay, no, they're going. Okay, hell yeah. So this is not a button check. This is real life right now. Zaferino already committing to the Ryu. Love to see that. I do think this is a better matchup.
Yeah. And, I mean, wait, you think this is better for Zap?
Yes. I think this is better than Dalsim playing as a Honda. I think this pick was intentional.
Yeah, it's also loser side, right? So, like, you lose here, you're actually done for the day.
And Honda's one of those characters that can kind of, like, cheese you out if you're not ready for it. So I don't blame Zap for wanting to play a solid right off the bat.
You also do get a guaranteed reversal option out of Ryu.
Exactly, that's huge.
And
that alone is huge.
Listen, there are people out there currently saying that, like, every character's got a reversal option. Well, technically true. Yeah. The Dragon Punch is different. Not every character has a Dragon Punch.
Yes, that's true. And it's easier to do a Z input than a double quarter circle on, you know, reaction. So, hell, for me anyway. I know there's plenty of old heads. Yeah, see, that's why right there. All right. So the butt slam not going to be working out there for winners. Zaferino taking the first round here in your top 16 losers. All right, charging it up. Letting the Crusader Light of God come down.
Have we seen a Denjin charge at all today?
That's the light?
Well,
we saw one, I think.
From Ryu?
Oh no! I don't know what Denjin is. No,
it's the one where he just like electrocutes himself.
Yeah, no, we haven't seen that from Burkish or Zap, I don't think. Oh, yep, just going for the standard light. That's gonna hit. Yeah.
The reversal level 1. Ooh, it does lose you a fair amount of pressure.
Yeah, and this is the hard part. Like, Honda, I feel like Honda doesn't have great options for dealing with this zoning right here. Yeah, there it is. All right. Instant rematch. We're going right back to the winner saying, nope, I know what I need to do. I'm out here.
And there it is. Zaferino must be listening to us from the house mic.
Facts.
So slick in there with the command grab. The long range kick.
No. Gets the hit, no conversion.
I wonder what the conversion is from there because it was super far away, and that was the latest DP I think I've ever seen.
So true.
Like,
so
Honda
true.
was on the ground.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, winner's going to have to start worrying about, no, building that drive beater back up. We're good. Catching it on the Honda hands right there, pressing a little too early.
Oh, went for the grab.
Not dead, though. Throw bait and just the meaty. Yeah, frame trap. Easy as that. No big deal. Set point for Zaferino.
Pretty even on meter as we start the round immediately. Zaferino's basically at 2 bars, though.
Oh, that was clean. Again? Yeah, charge it up.
It adds so much to the fireball here.
Hell yeah.
And we've seen Winters a couple times go for that power-up, and it's just not coming together.
DP, yeah, you're going to play honest footsies with me.
And that is not something Zaferino is lacking.
No, not with this character, that's for sure. Zaf burning himself out, but that's okay. Still has a massive life lead. Almost 3 bars are built up. That is a punish. Powering through with the drive impact, getting the full conversion. And we're going to the corner. Doesn't spend the meter. Oh, gives a pokey, too.
Yeah, as I say, sacrifices the Oki for the power-up.
God tier reactions. God tier reactions there from Zaferino. Reacting to the flying Honda with the DP. Making it happen.
He DP'd the Totsugeki.
We have one more top 8 spot left to fight for. One more.
Uno mas.
Uno mas. Burkish versus
Greg. Wait. No,
Beesu. You're right.
Beesu versus Greg.
Because Burkish is the top 8.
Yeah, Burkish already did his job.
I'm so sorry. You're right. So who's going to take this?
Beesu versus Greg. So Marissa versus Cammy. I'd say Greg.
Okay, all right. See,
So,
I would have said the opposite, but okay.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Why do you like this matchup?
So I like the Marissa because she's just gonna crush the Cammy approach.
Okay.
Like the buttons are heavy, you can armor through a lot of things, and because Cammy does so little damage, you gotta hit Marissa so much more often.
Okay.
And if Greg is ready with the guard stance, it could potentially eat up a lot of what we've seen so far from Beesu in terms of the mix down.
If nothing else, it'll make Beesu think about dive kick differently, right?
Yeah. So I mean, the guard point stance. So that I mentioned it was like Leo's earlier.
Yeah.
So it does differ in that you still are covered from the back, I believe.
Okay.
So even if you were to do like OD spin knuckle and get to the opposite side, as far as I'm aware, and I could be wrong on this. I haven't, again, lapped this specific thing.
Maybe we'll see in this match.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I believe Marissa still is guarded.
Okay.
Whereas, like, if you've seen Leo in, Guilty Gear Strive, the guard point stance, while stellar, and we see a lot of it these days, does lose if you can get to the other side.
Yeah. We do have that hooligan, the command grow option off the hooligan too. So I think that is, it's definitely going to be part of Beesu's game plan, right? We saw that in the last game. And I have a funny feeling we're going to see it here, especially against some of Marissa's slower normals. If the read is that Greg is trying to press at the wrong time, you know what? We might see that. But this could really go either way. I feel like if Greg is able to control the pace of this match, they have a really good chance of playing it slow and solid. But as soon as Cammy gets going, that's where things that's where things are going to be trouble for Marissa. But we'll see. We'll see either way. Both players stepping up to the stage, getting ready. Top 8, of course, so far is going to be on winners. We got Burkish, Ruin. I don't remember who's on the winner. Who else was on? You got the Brad M. Get it going. Read his top 8.
So we got Burkish versus Ruin. So
that's going to be
that's.
I'm sorry,
You're going to be in the car.
Yeah. I know.
And then we have Kevin Tech versus Maz, another really stellar one.
That's going to be a fun one. And that's the Ken player matchup, too. Yo, we get the Ken mirror. Let's go.
We got Shadow Clone versus Alex Smith. And then the winner of this plays Zaferino.
Okay.
That is...
Wow.
That is a New England tippity top 8. Like, in terms of New England players for Street Fighter...
This is it.
I genuinely can't think of anybody else that should be there.
NellBomb.
He didn't earn it.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
And you know what? NellBomb will come back stronger.
Oh, yeah. Like, he always does. Let's be real.
I know I gave him the OS and he was complaining about the combo inputs and things like that. But, like, NellBomb is a grinder. Like,
ain't a great player.
Like, yeah, but the thing is, he is one of the players that grinded to being a great player.
Hell yeah.
Right? Like, there are players that, like, they do a little bit of grinding and they're solid. No, NellBomb has worked his ass off for years in Street Fighter V to get to where he ended up at the end of the game. So, I know he'll get there eventually, and it might take a character swap.
Yeah,
like, Like, DJ might not actually be NellBomb's character.
DJ's higher skill ceiling, though, too. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
are you saying that Balrog's not?
I don't know enough about Balrog. I'm gonna be real. I don't know enough about Balrog to say that. So I'm not gonna say it either way.
So this is the matchup: Greg versus
Oh my!
Beesu.
Did you see how high that hit, bro? Oh my goodness, that was cursed. Chat, clip that.
You,
DM me later.
It's good. So another thing to keep in mind is Marissa is not like a traditional big body in that all of her buttons are slow.
Yeah.
She has a 4-frame crouch jab. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
the traditional kind of like anti-meaty wake up that a lot of players are working with right now is that standing or the crouching 4-frame jab.
Yeah, she's got great options. Yeah, and we tech those. That was a little bit of a late tech. There's that stance again,
It
powered
does damage
right
too.
through.
I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, that was a chunk.
Plus frames, plus frames, plus frames!
Damn, here we go. All right, Greg off to an early lead here against Beesu. This is our final set before top 8 anyway.
Oh my god. All right, this is a lot.
So this is what we were talking about before the set started. Greg is just doing a phenomenal job of controlling the pace of this match, controlling the space that Beesu is allowed to play on. And as a result, like, not able to get a lot going here.
So the charge punch there is punishable, or with punishable.
Okay.
So I mean, if Beesu can find the right button, it's actually a punish counter to get hit.
That hit same side, bro. I got crossed up there. I'm not gonna lie.
Beesu with the neutral, not enough to respond though.
All right, burned out right here is gonna have to hold this pressure. This is bad. No, that's gonna hit.
No. Oh, it does. Okay.
I was gonna say that's gonna.
I honestly thought it was gonna low profile.
I was a little worried about that too. The hitbox is bigger than it originally seems. I was playing some Camby day one. You know, this character's pretty sick.
And so I mean, this is the critical art, super art is not where Cammy's lacking damage. Like that is the main complaint of Cammy players, but that's because they're doing a couple hit combo into a spiral arrow, and like that's not going to do damage because it's going to link into something else.
Yeah, exactly. Like you gotta, if you want damage as Camby, you gotta get the corner base, but you gotta get some super zen, which it's fine. It fits with her archetype, right? Mix you up, good corner carry, but you need to be in the carry.
Is getting crushed by the stance.
I'm telling you, Greg is just doing a phenomenal job of playing around this mid screen, trying to react around these options. Beesu's starting to get some of the dive kick game going.
At least trying to. And you know what I just thought of?
What?
You remember Hit?
Oh, I remember Hit.
This is the stance!
This is the stance! Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, great
Oh,
memes
great
all
confirm.
around.
Great confirm out of Beesu. Gonna push the tempo. Gets the read on the neutral jump. Counter hit comes through.
If you had converted off the level 2, that would have been in Beesu.
The drive impact's not enough. It's on block.
Damn.
And again, the
There it
neutral jump.
Okay. Beesu, like, low-key kind of fighting for his life out here.
Beesu's playing just like a grappler matchup, honestly.
Yeah, but that's smart. That's how you got to do it.
I mean, lots
That's
of
how you gotta
neutral
do
jump.
it. Yep.
It's a great way to get around these really long recovery options that Marissa's working with.
And especially if the character you're playing against has a bunch of forward-moving options, too, you need to.
So, Beesu...
Beautiful
there
whip
it
punish.
is. Yeah. Beesu is slowly figuring out how to answer these charge punches.
Yeah. And we talked about that last time we saw Beesu on screen. That is the power of this player, is the ability to adjust mid-set. Excellent cross-up. Once again, jumping over those forward-moving normals. Now
This
you're
game's
stuck in the
anime.
corner.
Did you see the air combo?
Yeah.
Did jump jab into spiral?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're able to get damage off anti-airs and air-to-airs, in my opinion, that makes your character on the stronger side of the tracks. That was a clean, like, doesn't matter that you burned out there, that was worth it. Dead. Easy. Easy money, easy game, shake my hand, GG's.
Hey now, we got one more round.
Do we?
Uno más.
Do we? We'll see. We'll see. I don't know.
It's up to Greg.
And that's the thing, like, Greg has objectively been playing this pretty well, but Beesu is
No
just
punish?
that sick with it.
Are you kidding me? The OD hooligan in the slide is plus?
Yeah.
Or plus-ish?
Yeah. Close enough.
Standing jab from Marissa is 6 frames, so it could have been safe-ish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Cammy's definitely got those 4-frame normals, you know? Oh, scary whiff right there for Greg.
The chip damage from Marissa coming out pretty strong as well. The OD guard.
Yep. So that was smart. It gets baited, you get punished. Who cares? You have a massive life lead. You're not going to get hit for that much in the corner. Like, only have the 2 bars. So smart from Greg.
The slide having 2 hits, too. We just saw it catch Greg unawares, even though they blocked it the last time.
Yeah.
Because it's different.
See that throw bait right there? Greg did not bite on it.
Oh, punish counter.
DP,
Counter hit.
sit down. Get the light confirmed. 3 bars. Yo, are you serious?
The hooligan kept him alive. Not the greatest punish from Beesu, but they don't need to.
No, you need 1 hit right now. I'm almost, that's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for the big reactions right here. Beesu gonna be taking it. 2-0 over Greg, and is going to fill out our final top 8 spot. Oh, man, I really want to see that, too, because Beesu versus Zaferino is going to be mad fun. Probably going to see. I'm going to be curious to see if we see the Dawson there. I'd be curious.
The VODs will be available, presumably.
You best believe
I say that, and I don't actually know.
Okay, I hope so. I hope so.
Knowing some of these offline events.
Nah, it'll be saved to the Boston Bluebeat Twitter.
I'd say knowing Dink, because I saw Dink kind of pointing to themselves over there.
Dink's on top of it.
Dink is genuinely pretty good about getting the VODs up. But unfortunately, there's actually no proof of me working a major last year, because none of the VODs are on YouTube. Really?
That sucks.
Across 2 different titles and 2 different streams.
That's incredible. I've had that problem, like, going back and I'm like, where's that one VOD? And I can't find it. But for the most part, like, most of my stuff made it up.
And you know what? The clip I'm actually tight about missing is
the Yikes one?
No, I'm glad that's dead. I was going to say.
I wanted that one so bad.
I was going to say, it's you playing as Neko Arc.
Oh, my God.
To open my day.
Hell yeah. That was mad fun.
But speaking of Neko Arc, we're going to read some ads.
We're going to read some ads. If you want to see some Neko Arc, you can come to Boston Bluebeat Beach episode. Oh, no. Excuse me. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. It's called the Gay State Beatdown, and it is I believe it's a charity event to fundraise for the Trevor Project for Pride Month.
Yes.
Please consider donating to the Trevor Project in general.
So that is
excellent organization. I can't talk them up enough.
Yeah.
Help them meet their goal of $1,500 by June 30th. They support LGBTQ.
And we do have the slide up that you guys can see on stream.
Yeah, check that.
Dink covered it for us. But so, like Lennox just mentioned, if you can reach the fundraising goal of $1,500 by June 30th, which is in 20 days, the team over there will also be adding an additional $250. So that is the Smash Community's effort, is to get that going.
And there is a huge need for that right now, especially with all the anti-trans bills all across the country. There are always going to be either homeless youths or folks that are struggling with depression and suicidal tendencies. Like we as a community need to help our brothers and sisters basically in the LGBT community everywhere. Exactly. Like this is not a regional problem. This is America, unfortunately, to quote my man Childish Gambino. It is, yeah. Sorry to go down on a little downer note there, but like that is the reality, and this is the foundation to do it. Like I got mad good things to say about the Trevor Project.
Yes.
They've been doing good work for years.
They've been very active in the fighting game community as well. They were at a number of events last year. They've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, so it's definitely a great cause. The Smash community does have other events going on as well, like Smash Harder 6 is coming up soon.
Exclamation point MASH in the chat.
July 8th, so that is going to be the week before Beach episode. Balance Patch as well. They have a singles and squad strike, which we had a squad strike today, and I got to learn more because I am not actually familiar with that format. So
all right.
I'm not familiar, but it looked like a ton of fun. The players and fans seem to have a lot of fun with it.
Indeed. So
shout outs to them, and there's obviously even more New England Smash. They got so many events.
Of course, New England Smash Invitational's coming right up. With 5 vote-in players, including Light, Mars, Shard, Tyler, and Naito Sharp. 6 qualifying events. Meter management, this event being one of them. Ton of good Smash to go around. Check out New England Smash Invitationals via twitch.tv/Collision Series TV for all the action on June 30th.
July.
Thank you. I'm sorry. July 30th. I apologize. Come through for that. If you're into Smash, it should be a lot of fun.
Listen, time, like hope, is simply an illusion.
Damn. Wow. Even Dink shaking his head over that. All right. Anyway, that's how we're going now. Stick around for top 8. Don't go anywhere. My name is Lennox, joined by the doctor is in. Stick around. I believe it's going to be you and Brad, right?
Yes.
All right. When Brad comes in, tell him his tie looks nice. Peace out, y'all.